That was stopped. Yeah. All right. Thanks. So this is part 2 of the session today. Bro, only I reach home. Okay. Please join now. All right. So now, see, first session, we have taken a detailed look at next-gen portal and the reports what you have automated. We did take a look at two different sections, right? One is for 2024 as a summary, yearly annual report. Second thing is for 2025 as well, what we could. So far, 26 days in this year, how the chart looks like, the automated reports look like, right? Now let's take a look at, start with actually appeal status, right? What is what? Let's go here on this next gen. Jhanani, any previous action to take a look?
I'll just look at me.
SBI. Let's take a look at this login. This will be totally transformed to the next gen. We will discard this SBI and all, right? All right. Let's take a look at the appeals. New appeals. Okay, this is still new admin work hosting. Okay. Deepika. So do we have the summary? This is the automation work, sir, right? Summary, Jhanani. We want to make this automated. I think we have a task. Bring me the task. We should always, when we log in or anybody logs in, make a note even today, check with the existing Jira, what the task look like when we make a user profile, right? When anybody logs in, on the home page, welcome, we could have a link given to them. Do you want to take a look at this snapshot of the current appeals? Click on this link. So that link will be common. That will show the tabular structure of what we have. Always we wanted to see, which Krishnaveni used to prepare, and I request you as well. You have done it as well. We'll have a tabular structure that shows precisely this similar thing, right? Plus, we need to also show a couple more. What is that? Status is one, fund required, fund raised. And how long the aging, since when we are looking at it. Of course, the created date will help us understand since when we are doing this. We can also put that in aging, since when it is started. That is the current snapshot we should have. When the user logs in, we'll have a welcome page. Probably we'll present it in the login page itself, or we will just show a greeting, but give a link for them to take a look and go. Optionally. That's what we should do, right? The current appeals, Deepika. Now we need to go take a look on each of them, right?
Yes.
What is the status of it? Target date is 24/12/31. Who brought this?
Deepika, I think Kirtana.
Kirtana, right?
I think this needs to be closed.
Still new. We are done. We send the funds to them, right? 10,000. We should close it.
Close it. Yeah.
Let me do it right away. That's fine. Edit the appeal. Yeah, ideally we don't have a traction, we should be doing this way. In progress. This is where like Jira, life cycle state, we should have, okay, one more automatic next enhancement. We should have it, we check it. Please make a note, cross check in the Jira. I'm sure this is a very oldest epic, the oldest task. Naturally, we need to make a conditional state transition of an appeal, which should move from new to in progress when any of these two conditions are met. One, based on the date or based on the transactions, right? Based on the transaction, at least 5 transactions are entered, acknowledged, it can move in progress. Or minimum 2 to 3 days we'll have it. After that, it has to. It's not like first day itself it will move on to in progress. No. We will have minimum 3 days or 1 week, we'll have it, threshold and transactions. When these two are met, it will move it to in progress. When there is no transactions at all, then we'll keep it as new at least. Because in progress, no transactions may not make sense. It is not moved into, right? We're still keeping as like new is equal to open. We'll put it that way. Only for in progress, we will make a conditional movement of the status when it reaches two conditions. One, it has been there for at least, that's why aging days I say. 1 week, 5 days or 7 days, plus at least 5 transactions. Then we'll move it. We also show the status accordingly, right? Now, I'll edit it. Now, one more thing, Jhanani, in this, we are only showing funds required, funds raised. It is what they told.
Yeah.
Now we need to add a column, summary, which should show what is the funds remitted. Funds remitted.
Okay.
Maybe we could have 2 columns. Funds raised by them.
Mm.
I think we should bifurcate it. Funds raised is in hand. When the appeal was brought to us, we need to give a different name. One more, funds collected or raised is how much we raised and funds remitted. This way, only within our SHaDE stuff, let's say for example, there is an appeal which may need 1 lakh rupees. They would have had 50,000 in hand. So 50,000 is required. Funds required. So that's a summation between these two, right? 8 lakh and 5 lakh and 50,000 they have already collected. Funds raised till date. Now remaining 2.5 lakhs, we would have raised 1.5 lakhs. Funds collected. Of which, how much we sometimes we remit in stages. So first stage. So that means funds collected, assuming that is what we want to represent the funds we raised through SHaDE. 2 new columns. Funds collected and funds remitted. Or we put it funds on hand. That means what they have on hand. Here we will say funds raised, funds remitted. So how much we raised, how much we remit. Funds on hand is what they have it when the appeal was brought to us. We'll modify the column title generally. Please make an enhancement epic. Enhancement Shira. Appeal workflow. It has been appeal workflow. We need to change a column title. Funds raised is funds on hand. Then we will add a new column. Accordingly, in the application PHP source code also we need to modify. It should be a story. We need to add a task on because in the PHP backend application source code, we refer the backend column name, database column name as well, right? So we need to add that. And we'll add 2 more columns, funds raised and funds remitted. So that should say, in case funds raised and remitted both are equal, what does it mean? Funds raised and funds remitted, they both are same. It can be closed. Good. Meaning we are done with our funds. Whatever we collected, we spent, we sent. Right? Yeah, that's correct. So now you see the audit tail of this appeal 248 is closed. I've updated, last updated is here. Second thing is we need to have a traction. Jhanani, are you back?
Yes, ma'am.
Funds remitted, raised and remitted. If they both are equal,
Yeah,
we are good.
we can
If there is a
mark it as
difference, always funds raised should be more, mostly funds remitted will be less. Sometimes we would have spent funds raised, remitted only will be our internal funds, where we don't have, that's a special case, right? Where we only send it from our own funds, where we don't raise any funds. So there is a possibility funds remitted will be higher than funds raised. But when there's usual traction, when funds remitted is lesser, funds raised is more. That means we are still yet to disburse the funds more to them. That's what you should understand, right? So I have updated the status now. For this appeal 248, I have closed it. Completed it, not closed. We should also add one more page that talks about appeal status, workflow legends, what each appeal indicates. Please add an enhancement. When we show the appeal summary page, we will add what each status indicates, right? Completed, closed, cancelled. We already have it in our own book. We will add it here. Another enhancement, right? Let's go to appeals.
No, sorry, I think I missed you. Like we need to add the description of what is the status, right? That's what you were saying.
Yes, legends.
Agents, okay.
All right. So let's take a look. New, that is closed. Now these four are new. 249, 250, 251, 252, right? Namrata Pandey, who brought that?
That was by nose now. I think.
Knows. Where is the status? How much?
Again,
So
we
that
can.
is what a summation will help us now, right? 249. Let me go to the old appeal. Old URL. Right? 17,070 we have remitted.
Yeah.
Why are you still holding it? Jhanani?
Yes, no. I just recently noticed it.
Sure. Who is actually taking care of this? Is it you or Venkatesh?
Myself now.
Nobody. Then
But
we will
yes,
take a look. That's okay. You try to do it. If not, that is where this meeting helps. But here as well, add a enhancement epic. In case when we remitted the funds, there is no more fundraising, but I think automatically if you put it, it automatically make it completed. We need to have what you call new status we should add or what? See, take this example, right? 30th December, this appeal was deemed to be closed, good to be closed, right? 17,000 we collected, 70,000 we sent, we spent, we sent from our side. So can we make this automated? Meaning when anytime the funds raised versus remitted column are equal, but we can't always take a call. This is one condition. Then it has been more than 5 days. We'll take usual column. Can we make it completed? Yeah. In that case, people will not see that as open or in progress. There could be a situation where we want to purposefully keep it open for fundraising, continuing campaign. So we need to see. Or we can make it two things, right? One, we could make it as an admin, we can extend it. No, it's fine. You extend the duration. Keep it for one more month. Maybe we can add a column. Till this date, what is the last date for us to track it? We have a column date, right? Target date. But most often target date, we keep something, right? But what we can do, tracking date. Till when it can be tracked. They can collide. So until that date, this can be waiting. Once the date is crossed, then it can automatically move into completed stage.
When the date is crossed and the funds raised equal to fund remitted,
that means it's good to be moved to the other date. Here, anytime if we think admin team know this is a valid appeal, this is a date, that's what admin panel is very important. We can extend that. Meaning, it will not be auto closed, auto completed, automatically marked as completed. Hope you are paying attention, right? It will not be automatically completed. Move to completed stage. This is a very interesting workflow. It will not be automatically moved to a completed stage, but we will extend that time. But please make another important thing. We need to keep a traction, audit trail of appeal workflow. I know this, you will find it's been very long time. I wanted to make it, I couldn't. But this audit trail will help us. So we need to make an audit trail in place. That way we'll understand, okay, what had happened, who did what. Audit trail. Yeah. Just make an enhancement, please. Now, this as well we can mark it now, right?
yes,
Same thing. Get it? I'm just making just for the sake of it. Of course, here it doesn't really make a big difference, but you understand why I do that practice, all of you. Audit trail, it should go. We will also make a work status. It cannot directly move it to completed. It has to go to in progress, then only it should be completed. A state mission, please make a note. In the application enhancement appeal workflow, EPIC, there has to be a state mission which will validate the state flow. A state machine to be in place to validate the state of the flow of the states. Yeah. Now I'll mark this as completed. All right. You only see last column, modified date by me, right? Now how many we have in total new? Only these two appeals. Bharat, who brought this?
Bharat is by Divya, I believe.
Here also I wanted to put that. I think already we have appeal status. long back we had this enhancement. When we look at the transaction status of an appeal, we wanted to show when it was created, what is the current status, such kind of information will be shown so that people will understand rest of other metadata details, right? So Namrata Pandey, this is fine. Bharat, who brought this?
Yeah, I believe now.
Divya, shared in charge is mine, okay.
Oh,
Where's the representative beneficiary?
Master Bharat.
190. I think we also have an epic already. From here, you wanted to make it to, I think you have made it, right? We wanted to make a link to beneficiary. We have an epic appeal to beneficiary we wanted to see, right? Janani, that's correct.
Yes, nice.
190 Bharat here. Individual food. This is not food, right? Medical. Who created this as a food? Man.
Is it me?
Here, this is not like SG. It should be automated. Right? This is not Pudukkottai. Pudukkottai. This is how it is. Pudukkottai is spelled as. This is medical.
Medical, yeah.
ठीक है. Why is this Bharat?
Divya brought this appeal now. Heman's relative.
So we don't need to write a full like a news reading, right? Boy's name is Bharat. Okay. So the transaction details are, we can easily see that 3001. I think here I could see it from my profile as well, member home. Here also we need to make a chart journey.
Oh.
Transaction details. How many appeals we are contributing, right? Here, this is what I want to show, right? How many appeals we are, this is new, current status is new. And here we have appeal details. Likewise, I wanted to make appeal versus beneficiary.
Beneficiary.
Beneficiary versus appeal, cross-linking we should do. Okay. Divi Soms. Now we need to reference phone number is not correct. This is US number, right? +1 we need to put. Yeah. Okay. This is one appeal. All right, 250. Next. Shraddha Sate.
That is child
Child save. She followed up, called me today as well.
Okay.
Why is this manually you are entering?
No. I think the system itself it is taking like that.
That is wrong.
Because when I manually update, I make sure that that is capital. But
Interesting. Let me see how is your detail looking. I put it in your own name only. It is correct only. See, I don't know what is getting captured, where it is going wrong. It is correct only. See. Okay. Fair enough. Bharat is okay. This is Bharat, we can close. Beneficiary. No transaction. I made one. I don't know for others.
acknowledge.
Really rushed it. What is the actual funds required? Wow. Told of lakhs. Okay. I think this is not editable. All right. Next is Shobhan's appeal, right? Sundar.
Sundar's appeal.
That's where this guy is sent as well.
Transaction is not acknowledged.
Where is Venkateshwaran? Is he joining?
No.
Okay, he's not able to join. So this guy, Elavarasan sent 1,000 rupees. Krishnamurthy. I made mine for Sundar. Two transactions are there. Okay. That's fine. Okay. All right. These are all 3 appeals. Anything in progress, we should look at that as well. Anything other than usual beneficiaries? Newly? No, nothing has moved. Why
Okay.
are you still keeping this January 2024, 2025?
We can close it. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to. We are done. See, there is something going wrong with your ID only. Okay, put a bug. Hit a bug Jira. Your ID is getting captured in a not a proper case. SG is not all in sentence case. We will close this now. But ultimately, what we can do, if you add the two more columns now, right? If you look at it, see this gets captured properly, correct? Only with your ID. Let me check. So if you have this column here, funds info, funds on hand when they raise it, funds raised, funds remitted, it will help us. 236, right? ₹1,05,005. But ultimately, Janani, what are we missing? Daya group. First year they sent through us. Every year they are spending almost individually for 10 to 12 students they send. More than 1 lakh they sent. And couple of other that Sevalayam, they are directly sending through them, but Hema usually keeps me informed. The good, sincere gratitude she informs because I was one who introduced them to connected both of them. At least I'm aware that what is happening to which is fine. We don't need to necessarily be a mediator here. They are directly remitting it, which is fine. But if we do it, that will reflect the amount that we collect. What goes through us, it gives a different picture, right? Which is fine. That not just for only the statistics. That is okay. If it comes, it gives a different statistics, better statistics. Otherwise, it's okay. That's fine. Yeah. So this also we mark it close. We don't need to keep it in progress always. Right. Prasanna, do you know that what are we having it? Did you ever log in, Prasanna? This website, do you know what is this as something? Don't know, right? You are miles ago. Since how long you are a part of the team? How many months I've been adding you into the meetings? You are there in the WhatsApp group. So please take an attention, take an action item. You need to be a part of it, spend some. Talk to Venkatesh and Jhanani, already I've told. Prasanna? Yeah. I've already told Prasanna to get the KT from Venkateshwaran. So
Okay.
that he can be his backup. At least what he is doing, Venkateshwaran is doing should be done by Prasanna as well. And you should log into this portal as well. Try to get yourself proficient. Understand? I know, but we need to schedule one task for this also, spend time on it. All right? Otherwise, it'll be like alien to you, right? We are talking something you don't even know what is happening. You should be familiar. It's a PHP application, what you are studying right now. It will help you to make an active contribution. I am expecting you to contribute it. Small adjustment. If you want to make it, you can pick it up. Correct? PHP application. Make the code change. You are actually studying now. You can make it. Understood? So take an action item, Janani and Prasanna. Right? So this is like if you look at it, member home, right? Profile. You see transaction details. All these transactions, what have been contributing, it will show. So if you click on it, any appeal, what is the appeal name, what is the status, the link to the appeal, and the date, month, time when I have contributed, what is the amount, what is the transaction detail, what is the remorse. Right? This is what it is all. So it shows for all, right? Okay. Appeal view. Okay. Next is this is for what? Arangaryaman, right? Okay. We have closed this. What is in progress further? We need to take a look. Sunil, do we need to still keep it open? SHaDE scholarship, it's fine. Anna and Bala, it's fine. This is okay. Tavaram general, I'll take a look I think we can keep it open. I think scholarship also will come now. Satish already spoke to me. Kalvi Tiruvada in Tamil, we have it to motivate the school going students by giving them the monetary rewards. We have conducted an exam. Right, school children who are participating. So that is still, I think February we will start. Put an action item. We need to talk to Satish. That is where your uncle Ravindran was involved. I got to know him through that event only. Ravindran was involved in that SHaDE scholarship appeal. Kalvi Trivada, right? Satish was a connecting point. He was his college schoolmate, I was his college mate. So we connected, got connected, right? So this one, 233 Sunil, do we need on demand when he asks? I think I'll mark it as completed now.
I think we can, when we do the automation, whenever Sunil remits, I mean, whenever Sunil credits the amount to us, both of it becomes equal, and then I think the status will get
Naturally, but now that's correct. For now,
uh.
mark it. We don't need to keep it, right? Credit debit all equal. This is okay. Transaction ID is missing. I don't know. Okay. 11 December. 3,000 repay credit debit, right? Fine. Genuinely, he asked at times. We'll make it completed. We'll move it later. When needed, we can reopen it. All right. So it becomes reduced. I want to keep focus lesser, right? Clean focus, not everything and anything. Meal program, okay, let that be fun. I think this should be pretty much we should have it always. Yeah.
Anna, can we close Venkatesh salary as well? Because
No, this is paused for now.
cost for him.
I
Okay.
genuinely, as I told him last time as well, for 3 months to 6 months, minimum 3 months, usually 6 months, I want to evaluate his performance for my own reasons. It is paused status. Maybe we can move it to paused on hold. That's a good idea. Thank you. What we could do now, have we moved all the transactions, Janani? How many entries we have? 246.
I think for Jan it has, no?
One that is done, we should move it.
Jan
13 entries. Why 13?
one test payment.
Okay, got it, got it. Good, thank you. So for Jan, he has added.
Yeah,
Credit debit, it is done. Janani,
It is done.
3rd Jan I paid.
we can mark it as on hold.
On hold, correct. This is where we need. And this also should be a drop down. I don't know what status we have. On hyphen hold or on hold. Single term. See, on hyphen hold. See, it doesn't come, right?
Okay.
So to avoid these clerical errors, it should be only a drop down well. Yeah. Now let's go here. View all appeals on hold. See, it came now, right? It's on hold now. Closed, cancelled, it's fine. Let's look at it. Anything else? Good. We keep this intact, right? On hold and all, it's fine. Closed. Okay. Cancelled quite a few. All right. I think pretty much we are done with one exercise of the appeal review. Anything on the appeals journey before we talk about other topic?
I think one needs to be created now. Like you said, you had sent a mail, but I haven't.
For what?
New appeal, I believe. I'll check the WhatsApp.
It's all transactions.
Sent an email today with the subject need help for safe 12-year-old child.
Yeah, got it. You're right. Yeah, here it is. Thank you. So we need to take a look. That email was from Suresh Jayaraj, Sanguine. So what do you have done? Most important, we need to automate this. What is scheduled? Reminder you have scheduled here, huh? Great. It works fine?
Yeah.
Good.
Every month beginning, we have a task where it's scheduled.
Can we make it documented, Janani? How do we do it so that people can pick up?
Okay. Okay. I'll see if that is there in the description of the Jira task itself. If not, I'll add it.
What we could do, any documentation, we create a Word doc with images or make it as PDF, doesn't matter. Word means easily we can edit it later. Make a Word doc and upload it in the Google Drive. Give that link in Jira. So that way, anytime, any change you make it, we don't need to meddle with the new versions every time. but put a Jira comment, doc updated later. But where we can have audit trail version history as well in the document. Okay. This appeal, where is that? It should be this one. No. Appeal info. Where is that email I sent to SHaDE or team only shade.team@gmail.com? Where is that? With Suresh sent. Sanguine. It's not even so. Here it is. It's not even archived, labeled properly, right? Okay. So Kalayarasan Sita Raman need help for 12-year-old girl child. And he has given. But he sent one more email where he said Raghavan is running. Okay. Where are they? 19 December. Daughter is 12-year-old and got admitted in Vellore CMC hospital before 30 days. She got admitted there for a kidney infection, but during the biopsy, she got pneumonia. Okay, we'll get this added and we will speak to them. There is a number, Kalayarasi. We can first speak to them and understand the latest and then create an appeal. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Anything else? Quickly, we need to take a look. Appeal, we have reviewed it. Reports we have seen. Pending action from previous meeting minute quickly. Report is fine. Oh, great. This is brilliant, right? All the status just synced now. Wow. So anytime the status gets updated, they brought in here. Their own Confluence and Jira, right? They bring it down. Okay, great. This is good. So likewise, today I'll give you 2 reports, Janani. 2 recordings. One, what is currently happening now. One was the previous one, a report review, right? Next gen review, including the report review. All right, pretty much this is fine. We'll take a look at remaining later YouTube channel. Previous ones, product requirement, yeah, I'll start. Notification system, okay, we need to make, let's see, yeah. OneNotes in PDF, okay, we need to look at it. Table meeting minutes. This again, we wanted to make it right. I want to refresh with that. Rather than taking a Confluence, etc. Confluence still helps. We wanted to capture it in our own website itself so that anybody can take a look later. Not really going with Confluence. Confluence, we can have it for tractions. In general, quick summary, information, action, etc. We could have it here itself, right? Already here it is, Janani. I need to come back. I'll come back on this. I don't know. Right? I couldn't take a look. Let's see. 300 from a phone number, but we have acknowledged it, right? Only thing is we don't know who is who, correct?
Maybe I'll check it now.
Okay, we'll look at it. Okay. I think that's fine. Bitly, okay. Okay. What is the previous meeting minute? This is a draft, huh? Why it is in this color? This we did it, right? Is it not? Secretary Rajamani Muniappan.
Oh, yes, no, we have done it. And we have done it.
It's
Yeah.
updated. I don't see that updated. Okay, let's update it, please.
I think that will reflect in next meeting, I believe. Or okay, I'll check. Maybe I started doing it only after a couple of meetings, I believe.
They do
Text box
recap, right? Yeah.
so that we can check it as soon as the task is complete.
Meeting. Yeah. Okay. Review my recap. See here, SHaDE Confluence, they give a recap. Wow. Publish my recap. Okay. Second off. 6 pages we created, 0 whiteboard, 0 database. Home page and reports, most edited pages. Wow. Masterpiece, right? Next gen BAU content. See, everything they give a summary. Top collaborators, right? Okay. Interactive 4 pages. Nice. Explorer. On the way to become a star. Wow. Publish my recap. We can publish it here. So this becomes added here, right? Now we wish to see more of this in this year, 2025 actively. Let's do that, right? Masterpiece with a teammate. Excellent. I'm sharing this link. I don't know, main SHaDE group, we can share it. Oh, not everybody will have access to it, Jhanani.
Oh.
You may need to export it as a PDF and give it or image. That's fine. Okay. Where is meeting minutes then? Okay. 20 October, anything still pending? Okay, this is the documentation for version 3 is what we are making next gen. One final, right? Maybe one more next gen is when we make Angular. As of now, I don't bring an Angular, only PHP. That will be additional. Next gen itself, part 2 of next gen. Right? I think, yeah, this will take a look later. Others, yeah. Okay, thanks. Anything else, team? Pretty much, yeah, we spent about 1.5 hours today. Any questions? Anything important?
I think in WhatsApp you mentioned that transaction type should be entered as CR and DR.
Yes, instead of C.
C, okay.
Great, make a note. I think if we have not yet done, it should come in report or transaction itself, two different stuff. Yeah. So it needs to be retrofitted in their reports as well as that is when I spent a lot of time without realizing the fact why no data is coming. I spent almost 2 days. Later, it was a very stupid mistake. I'm trying to look at it from C and D, credit debit, but what are we inserting it as CR and DR?
Okay.
So we should make it all. I think it is resolved now. Let's always keep it in mind. Yeah. As a lessons learned. Okay.
Resolved in the sense you made the data
Query
correct.
update, I updated the query. Then it pulled the data. That's when the charts started showing the data.
Oh, okay. In report you made it as C and
The
D.
report as CR to
Okay.
match with it what it has in database. That's easy, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. Instead of C, we make it CR. That's what. But it took 2 days, unfortunately. I was very confused, like why no data is coming, what is going wrong. 2 days, 2.5 days I gave. The entire report system it took more than roughly 7 days. Right? So very, what do you call it? It became time consuming, I would put it that way. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Anything else? Prasanna, you're good. So what we will do again, 2 weeks, monthly, twice we will catch up. One meeting, if we miss it, at least one meeting for sure we must make it. Today also, I thought I was not slightly well, rather I thought we'll skip it, but no. We will have the diligence until otherwise there is a very genuine excuse. Let's not skip the meeting. Monthly once we catch. Monthly twice preferably. If not, once a month at least. Prasanna, I want you to be an active contributor in the next week. The action item is you have to catch hold of Venkateshwara, get the knowledge transfer from all the tasks of what he is doing. All right. Get the knowledge transfer, be proficient in doing the replicating the task what he is doing. In case he is not available, you should be able to do. We'll have primary, secondary swapped the task. Makes sense? So you have to probably take a month or two. But next meeting onwards, you should have a better understanding of what we say. Why I'm primarily now also talking in English is because we know the reason. Later, if somebody watches it, anybody other than Tamil, they should not get confused. Primarily. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. We'll catch up again in the 2 weeks later. I think generally 2 weeks from today, I'm in Pune. I'll be traveling.
Okay.
Second week of February. February
8 and 9.
yeah. So I for sure whole day I'm traveling. Saturday night is my train. Sunday whole day I'm traveling.
Okay.
Let's keep it. Depending on the context, we'll make it on Saturday. In case Saturday night, we'll talk about it. We'll keep it on probably Saturday and Sunday, both the days journey.
Okay.
So in case Sunday I'm traveling, Saturday I have the slot. We just need to catch up, right? We'll try to catch up. If not, there's a genuine reason. We will not miss it on last week of February.
Okay.
28th, the week on 28th. But still, we'll try to catch up on Saturday, a day before. Provided, if maybe I don't know whether I may have an offsite event for which I'm actually going with other leads there. So the whole day, I may most likely be busy with the official work there. Just in case it gets cancelled, we have an availability, we should. Probably 1 hour, quick, for 30 minutes should also be fine. Quick status check, where do we stand? We'll at least remind ourselves of the task that is ongoing. Yeah. Okay. Cheers. Thank you guys. Have a good evening. Thank you. Bye.